or feet up on the sofa and have another sit. if that's what you're doing. Okay, so Musubidat, Jambaos, and your make sure you've got plenty of space, guys. Make sure you've moved the sofa and the telly and the dog's not in your way, the cat's not in your way. Make sure there's no sharp objects or there's parents lying around or people close to you that you might clout. And make sure your floor is not slippery and slidey and it's all safe. Okay, guys? I have to say that. Sound like a terms and conditions man, but something we have to say. Okay, and let's circle our arms, guys. Big circles. Big circles. And backwards. And forwards. And relax and stretch upwards. Big stretch. Lean to the left. And up, lean to the right. And up, lean back. And forwards, fingertips all the way down to the floor. Keep them there. Okay, feet out wide. Head to the center. Head to your right knee. Head to your left knee. Head to the center. Keep it there. Press up on your hands. Okay, walk your hands forward. Let your bodies come forward. Okay, keep your hands there and just push your hips back. Push your bottom back and drop your head down between your elbows. Feel the stretch down the back of your legs. Come up, drop down on your forearms and walk back on your forearms. And push up on your hands. Walk your feet together. Bend your knees. And up we come. Okay, bring your left knee up. Catch it. Put it into your shoulder and bend your toes up. And down. Bring your right knee up. Catch it. Put it into your shoulder and bend your toes up. And down. Okay. Bring one hand between your shoulder blades. Put your hand on your elbow, pull it behind your head. Pull it in. Change arms. And pull it in. And relax and bring your right arm across your body. Put your arm in. Elbow in nice and tight. And relax and change. And relax, just under your chin, elbows back, ready. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. And open and close. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo, and relax. Right foot forward, bend your knee, make Zenku to Daji. Push that knee forward and cover your toes. Back leg straight. Make sure that back leg's straight. One of the great things with video is that when I watch these videos back and I edit them, I see all of my faults and all of my imperfections, so I kind of coach myself. And I think next time I really must focus on getting that there and getting that there. So Yeah, I'm very self-critical, so it's been good to watch. Well, it's been good and bad. I never like watching myself. And change. So it's been good to see where my imperfections are and my faults are, because I've got loads. Okay? And bend those knees. Or one knee, sorry, push it forward. And relax. Okay. We're all stretched out, fired up and ready to go. Let's see if anyone else has joined us. Okay. Right then, guys and girls. Let's go for it, shall we? Okay, so yoi. Left hand up, right hand on your hip. Okay, Chokusuki punch, ready, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, eight! And your main. So now we go to RDMP. What we've been doing earlier on in the week, or yesterday. Was it earlier on in the week? What day is it today? Is it Friday yet? I think every day is Friday because it's wine day on Friday, and I think it's every day is Friday, but it's not. It's only Thursday. Another day. Okay, so RDMP. Right hand up. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, eight. Number one MP, using the hip, just a push, just a little push. Don't change your foot position. Just bring your elbow around, fist to the opposite shoulder, and the elbow should be in line with your chin, which is pretty much center of your body if you keep your head still. So don't turn your head to the side, keep it forward. Okay, ready? Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo, eight! And you may. Okay, Shitouki. So don't forget, cover, load, move to the right, or cut to the right. Let's use this as a cut. This is cutting. Boom. Joe down, boom, to chew down, yes? Boom, there. Then we're going to load to the center, and boom, to the left. Then load, boom, to the right. Don't turn the feet, just a little twist of the hip for now. Okay? So ready? Ready, load, each, load, knee, load, san, come back to the middle to load, load, shi, load, go, load, ruk, load, shish, load, hach, load, ka, load, aja. So when we load, make sure that your uke hand is coming right across your ear. Don't bring it on here. This is like swearing an allegiance to God or the Queen or whatever. Yeah. So it's where we say our prayers or make our allegiance here, and it's not going to protect your face, guys. This is going to protect your face and then come out to strike. So this is where we want it, sweeping this space here. Okay. Ready? One more time. Left hand out, right hand cover. Ready? Each. Now move, make the chamber and strike. Make all this in one move, yes? Make it all in one move. Ready? Ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ko, jo. So watch. Each, ni, san. So as this one comes in, this one comes in and out. Yeah? A little bit like wax on, wax off. That's been done before though, isn't it? Yeah, so I can't use that one because it's not original. Okay, so Shitouchi. So right hand striking, left hand on the hikute. We prepare, left hand striking, right hand on the ikute. Yes, ready? Ready, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, jo. Again with this one, elbow. Make sure the elbow comes to the middle, not sticking out here like a wing. Tuck your wing in. Yes, tuck your wing in. Bring your elbow to the center and cut with the hand. This is what we're doing. Cut with the hand, don't make it come a long way around. Okay, so got warmed up with those guys. So what we're going to do is some punching, some zukes. Let's just have a look. Okay. Haha, signal's good. Hey, Mikey, you got your mum doing it with you. Fantastic. Hey, that's awesome. Right. What we're going to do first, look at some punching. So make sure you're in sokodachi. In sokodachi is feet hip width apart. I want you to make your chokuzuki hand and with the left hand and the right hand on your hip. Okay, so let's punch. We're going to start with these and build up. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, shish, haj, ko, jo. Now just stop there. When we're punching here, the hips are kind of doing that. Pushing forward, pulling back, pushing forward, pulling back. So when we end the punch, they're square in what would be shomini dachi. Yes? So chokuzuki is the base for working with shomini dachi, which forms the base for another punch, which we're going to do in a minute. Now it'll all become clear as mud when I explain it. Okay, so left hand out. So when we punch, we might get a little bit of vibration in the body, but the body doesn't twist forward here. The body's not twisting forward, it's coming back to square. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, shish, haj, ko, jo. Hey! Now I want you to go across. We did this the other day. Punch across the elbow. Ich. Punch across the elbow. Ni, san. Just take your head, maybe a little twist of your body, but keep your feet still. Maybe a little twist in the hip. Left hip with a left punch, right hip with a right punch. That's all we're doing. You're keeping your toes facing forward. We're trying to mobilize the hip and get the hip twitching. Okay? So right hand cross to the left. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. And relax. So we get this sideways feeling now, yes? So you just had this forward locking feeling in the hips, forward locking feeling in chokuzuki, and now you've had this kind of sideways pushing feeling with the hip on the crossover punches. Okay? Now I want you to go to Kibidachi. Bend the knees, close forward, squeeze in between the thighs, tailbone forward. Left hand out, right hand hikute with your elbow tucked right in, guys. Don't have it out here. Tuck it in. Okay? So, chokuzuki. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ko, jo. Hey! Just relax the legs off. So again, here we're focusing on the core in squeezing our inner thigh muscles, using our abs to punch, our abdomen and our core muscles here to tense as we punch, which gives us the stability to punch. If we don't tense our legs and tense here, we're going to get this forward tipping feeling from this kind of flat stance. On its own, flat stance is quite weak because we can fall forward and backwards. So it's really a good training stance to work on our balance and our posture. So, knees forward, Kibidachi again. So this time, guys, ich. Now I want you to try and get this will work better for the senior grades, is this little tiny push of the hip as we punch. The knees and toes stay forward. A little push of the hip, push of the hip, push of the hip, because we're going right to left, left to right, right to left. Okay, so this is a senior grade development for people learning Tekki Shodan. So when we punch in Tekki Shodan, we use our hips rather than keeping them square. We can push in from the internal hip. Okay, so diagonal punch, but use your hip like you've just done with the Chokuzuki. Yes, ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, shish, haj, ko, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ru, shish, haj, ko, eight, and relax. So you can see we're not just practicing the Zuke movement with a punch. We're working our whole bodies. We're training other areas of our body to help us develop our punch and deliver more power to what we want to achieve at the end. If you think of your body as a Formula One racing car or a Formula One engine, you know, Mikey will relate to this with his go-karts. You've got a fantastic engine. We all have. It's called our body. Yes? If we want to tweak more power to the wheels and make the wheels go faster, we want to make our legs go faster and our hands go faster. The engineers in those cars have to tweak the engine to make the engine more efficient, to produce more power to the wheels to make the car go faster. So in the same way, if we want to deliver more power to our punches, we have to tune our engine up a little bit with these little tweaks and these little connections to make our punches stronger. Okay, so Chokuzuki 3 ways. Now what I want you to look at is Kizamazuki. Kizamazuki is a jab punch. It's a snap punch that goes out, comes back. So it's like a whipping, fast action. It doesn't go out and stay there. It kind of hits and comes back, yes? Like a boxer's jab. So what I'd like you to do is stand in Shokodachi and with your elbows tucked into your sides with your fists. And all I want you to do with your left hand, punch and pull back. Your right hand, snap it out and pull back. Punch and pull back. And the point of punch, I want you to tense your body. Punch and relax and pull back. Punch and relax and pull back. So when you punch and relax, so it's a very on-off movement, yes, on-off feeling. Tense your body, relax. Tense your body, relax. Okay, ready? Left hand first. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, fast, ruk, shish, hach, ka, ja, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ka, ja, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, hach, ka, eight. Jaw, so it goes out, snaps back, yes? Watch my hand. From the side, goes out, and snaps back. Soon as it reaches its final destination, its full reach, reaches its full velocity, boom, it pulls back. Boom, it comes back, yeah? So you have this boom feeling when it hits, yes? Okay? I've picked that from someone else as well. It's amazing what you gather along your way in your journey when you've trained with some very good senseis and you pick little bits of terminology up and little phrases and boom, sound effects. Okay, so that's Kizamazuki, yes? So now what I want you to do is go to Zenko Jadachi. Elbows into the side again, yes? Kizamazuki, left foot forward. So all I want you to do is from here, snap Kizamazuki. Now we need to tweak our engine here. Okay, this is where the mechanics are going to start to tweak with your engine to make this snap punch faster, stronger, more powerful. Because we're now from here going to engage the body. Did you see what I did? We've got our hips in Shoman. So our body square. From here, as I punch, my shoulder pushes forward, my hip, left hip pushes forward, and my right hip comes back. Then I drop back to hip square. So the mechanics are now tweaking my engine. Boom! So now when I punch, I'm pushing all of my weight forward to the side of my body, connecting with the target, then coming back to rest to fire again. Yes? So that's the kind of feeling you want. Boom and back. Boom and back to this position. So we're back in showman. Okay, ready? Ready? Each, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, ja. Change sides. So here, be very, very careful not to overextend your arm. Don't fully extend your arm here. Have it slightly, the elbow slightly bent. Don't tense it right now, because if you tense to lock your elbow right now, we can hyperextend the elbow joint. And that's not good. It's very painful, okay? And yeah, that'll keep you quiet for days, weeks. So just relax it slightly, don't tense it right now, okay? So right foot forward, guys. Hips in showman, hands in this position. So the left elbow kind of in line with your right hip. And we're going to push forward and punch and pull back. Push forward, push forward. Try not to push upwards. Rotate forwards, rotate forwards, rotate forwards. Ready from the hips. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, hey. Change sides. Kizamazuki on the left hand. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, hey. And change to the right. Now what I want you to think of now is that first. Can you see? If I twitch my hip from this position, as soon as I start twitching my hip, my hand moves into the target area. And now as I pull my hip back, the arm wants to come back into where it started from. If I do this first and that second, the body trying to catch the hand up won't happen. What you'll get is this. This is a bag. I want, boom, this, boom, push into the bag rather than that, and then my body catches up. If I do this first, and then the body catches up, the body will overcompensate to try and catch the hand up. You'll end up twisting your body sideways, and your head will go sideways. I want to use my hip first, drive in, drive in, drive in. Okay? So, let the body leave the punch. Okay, ready? Right hand on your hip. Okay, drive the body, snap it out. Ready? Yish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, hey, ja. So feel it from the body, from the hip, punching, which will throw your body sideways, which will then release the hand, yes? Okay, remember, body first, leg second, hands third. This particular time, we're not using our legs, just the body and hands. Right, let's just see how everyone's doing. Hey, Celine, Sarah, how are we doing? And Naringa, well done. Okay, nice to see you all. Okay, now then, let's move on to Yakuzuki. Yakuzuki. Okay, so Yakuzuki, probably the most common punch used in karate and one of the most powerful techniques that we can develop. So I'd like you to stand, Zen Kutsudachi, left knee bent. Okay, now your hips this time, I want you to pull your right hip back as far as it will go. Some of you will be further than others, which is only natural. It's going to be down to your natural flexibility or to your time training in karate. Some people, from my experience, my early days, I couldn't get my hips to move at all. Now, after 20 odd years, oh God, 26 years, however long it is, I've now got hip movement. Hey. Okay, so hip all the way back, left hand out, punch, stopping. So the left hand out is making tatashuto, which is stopping or marking the target. Right hand in hikuten on your hip. So this is where, look at the hip. Can you see my hip push forward? As my hip pushes forward, this hand wants to come back and that hand wants to push forward. Because it's how my body is pushing my arms, my limbs forward. It's my engine driving the arms of my body, yes? Okay? And then I'm going to pull my hip backwards, look. As I pull my hip back, the hand wants to release and come back. So from the right hip, push forward, punch and pull back with this hand, each. Now pull this one back, knee. Make the movement from the body, each, ready, each, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, jo, each, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, eight, jo. So you might notice that this hand marks the spot where the punching hand goes to. And when the punching hand returns, the striking hand comes back to exactly where the punching hand hit. So in terms of a target, for instance, we would have a holding, punch, push. So we would have a punch and a push. So we would be striking once, striking twice with this hand. Okay? So it's very important that the return hand, the tatashuto hand, comes out straight ahead of you and strikes as strong and as fast as your punch. Okay, now put your right foot forward. Bend your right knee. Zenkujudachi. Put your right hand down, tatashuto. And have your left hip pulled all the way back into harmony position. Okay? So again, this is your center line. I'm going to twist. Let me come forward in case you can't see. Twist your body, punch and pull back. Yes, now twist your body back and strike and pull back. Ready? Push body, ich, pull the body, knee, push, san, pull, shi, push, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, jo, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, shish, haj, ka, eight, jo. And you may. Okay, so other thing to think of here is your knees. In Zenkujudachi, come closer. If this knee pushes back and your legs straighten, what you're actually doing is, look, lifting your body up and pushing it backwards. So if I try and twist from here, look, it doesn't work. My leg, this side of my hip, is stopping this one moving forward. It won't rotate, but what it will do is tip you over. Boom. And then put your head forward, which is not a good idea. Okay? So, if we keep this knee bent, when I twist my hip, look, it allows this to happen, and this is the kind of action that we want from the hip. Yeah, twisting. Okay? Cool stuff. Right, Oizuki. Now we looked at Shomini hip. There's lots in this one, isn't there? Yeah, big lesson this one. Let me just check the time. But this is all basic stuff. Oh, cool. Cool. So, going to plan. Good. So let's just look at Oizuki, shall we? So, we've looked at this Shomini hip position when we're punching in Chokuzuki, yes? So if we take this bit, and this bit, this is Chokuzuki, yes? If we move your right leg back, but keep your hips in that position, and your hands in this position, bend your left knee. This is now Oizuki in Zenko Tadachi. So from here, Chokuzuki, hip square, hand center, right hand on your hip. Take your foot back, bend your knee, hip square, hand center. This is Oizuki. So you can see from that very first standing position in Sokodachi, keeping the hip square, keeping the hand centered, you're forming a base for Oizuki. Okay? Okay. Sometimes when you're training, you don't actually realize what it is you're training. You're not just training the technique, you're training at that point. You're training a foundation for something else, and you don't always realize it. Okay, so put your right foot back. Okay, now what I want you to do, you're going to move forward and back and punch, yes? We've all got room to make one step forward and one step back. So what I want you to do is quite simple. I want you to come back into the middle, Hisoko Dachi, then push forward and punch knee, then come back to Hisoko Dachi, push back and punch. Oh, okay? So we're going to squeeze in. Ich, knee, san, shi. Focus on the hip position. Go, rook, shish, haj, ko, jo, and jame. So each time we come in, hip square, hand on the hip, push forward, and keep the hip square on the end of the punch, yes? Okay? We'll liven it up a bit more in a minute. Okay, left hand up. Okay, right hand on your hip. Okay, so I want you to push forward and punch. Ready? Each. Squeeze in and back. Knee. Squeeze in. Tan. Squeeze in. Shi. Squeeze in. Go. Just focus on the hip position. Squeeze in. Rook. Squeeze in. Chish. Squeeze in. Haj. Squeeze in. Ka. Squeeze in. Ja. Eight. And back in. Okay. So, we wouldn't necessarily punch like that in Kion, in the line work. All we're doing is preparing a base, working on a foundation to be able to go a bit quicker. So this kind of training that we're just doing, kind of practice we've just done, is tweaking our engines. Okay? We're being mechanics again. We've gone back to the garage. How can I make my Oizuki better? How can I learn to engage my hips more in this punch? We've just done it. Okay? Okay. So what I'd like you to do now is put your left foot forward in Zenko Tadachi. Bring your hips square into Shomen. Put your punch out. Now center with your body, right hand on your hip. So this time we're not going to have a pit stop in the middle. Okay, watch. We're going to squeeze in and push forward. Then we're going to squeeze back and move back straight away. So no stop in the middle. Leg in, push out and punch. Leg in, push back and punch. Locking the hips in as we punch. I want you to feel, when you've got your hips in this position, that your whole body is wedged in behind that punch. It's not slipping forward. It's not twisting forward. Your whole body is wedged in there. This hip, your opposite hip to your hand, is pushing towards that hip and locking your weight very firmly in there. Okay? That's what I want you to feel, that your whole weight is locked in behind that punch. Okay, ready? So squeeze in, forward and punch. Ready? And back. Knee. San. Chi. Wo. Rook. Chish. Haj. Ko. Jo. Eight. And Jame. Okay, again, don't let the hands go too early. Don't let the hands go too early. Because if I start my hands here, my body can't catch up with it. Because it's too fast. Yeah? If I do this, my body cannot catch up with it. My body can't move as fast as my hands. So here, we start body squeezing in, legs move underneath, and the hands catch up right at the end. Body moves back, Body moves back, legs move, and then the hands catch up right in. Okay? So it's about timing that movement. It's the word we used yesterday, wasn't it? Timing. Everything's about timing. Yes? Everything's about timing. Okay. So, let's have a look. How many punches have we done? Chokuzuki, 3 ways. Yakuzuki, Kizamazuki, and Oizuki. Now I need to look at the time. I think I've given you quite a bit of information there today. I have, look at that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to save 2 punches for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to look at Kagazuki and Urozuki. And then maybe put some of these punches into combinations and work them up from where we are today, yes? Okay? All right, guys, cool. So let's go back to some kata kion and look at the kata kion we were doing yesterday, shall we? Yes? And Tuesday, and Monday, and we'll see if we can make something of them today. So, what I'd like you to do, from your forward facing position, move to your right and make a diagonal left foot forward into Shitouki. So we have a left foot Shitouki in Kokotsudachi. Remember this one? So we move back. So I might knock the camera over. Okay, so from move to the center, cover down with the left hand, cover across with the right hand. Ich, ni, san, shi. Shift back. Ich, ni, san. 2 punches, okay? So make these punches in Shomani hip. Yes? Shoman hip. Yes? Shomani dachi. Okay? And again, back to your diagonal shitoki. Ready? To the center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Ready? Back. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Good. One more time. One more time. Ready? To the center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook. Okay. Yeah, so let's move on to the second one. So face north. Excuse me, I just need a drink. Very dry. Thank you. Okay, so I want you to face forward and make a right foot Kokutsudachi. Shitouki, sorry. So what we're going to do here is move to your right, the back will turn, and then reverse it back round to your left. Remember this one from yesterday and the day before and the day before? Okay, so to release the stance, or to move, we need to release the stance. Back foot in, turn, prepare for uchuki, uchuki, yakuzuki. Release the stance, turn to prepare for uchuki, deliver uchuki. 1, 2, 2 down punches. Okay, then we bring the leg in. Ich, ni, san. Okay? So come back to here. Shitouki. Okay, right leg shitouki. Pull in. Return. Ich, ni, san. Pull in. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni. Press down. Nukate, san. Quite a nice flow to this, yes? Quite a nice flow. Okay? When you're doing your delivering your uchiuke, remember what we said yesterday. Don't just plop forward, drive forward. Don't just drop into it. You need to be driving forward with your uchiuke. So when I come in here, I've turned and prepared boom, and I've gone forward with it. And I've punched, I've turned and prepared, boom, I've gone forward with it and attacked with it, yes? So don't just turn and plop it on the floor, boom, explode out, boom, explode out with it, yes? Okay? I'm going to try and think where I've got that from. Okay, so, Shito-uki. Ready? Here we go. So, draw in, ich, prepare, boom, and Yakuzuki. Draw in, prepare, ni, sanshi, ich, press, ni, inugate. Okay, so if you can't see what I'm doing the other side, when we come to the Shito-uki here, pressing down Teiosu-uki, pressing down with Teiosu-uki. This is our Hia-Nidan, driving forward with Jodan Nugate. Yes? So go back to Hia-Nidan. There's a technique from Hia-Nidan there. Okay, one more time. Shito-uki, right foot. So draw in, ich, ni, san. Draw in, ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, and jame. Okay. How are we doing? Right, so that was 2 of the sections, wasn't it? We got 1 more to do. So, let's do this. We'll do this from the side again. So, put your right foot forward. This is your starting position. Right Zenko Jodachi with a right Chudan punch. Now, if you remember, what I'm going to do here is rotate the body to allow this hand to come through the channel. My knee picks up underneath. My left hand connects with my right elbow, punch up, drop down, and come into a Gidan Shito the other side. Okay? Yes? Obviously on the drop down, like I said yesterday, you want to get your hands to the floor if you can, and then push yourself back up. Physical limitations prevent me from doing that. If I did that, one of you would probably have to come around and pick me up off the floor. Okay? All right. So right foot forward, guys. Right hand Chudanzuki. Okay. So twist the body first. I need to turn in this very narrow channel here and let my hand come through here. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi. Put a Shito-uki on the end of it. Then turn back to your start position. It's a nice way to come back to your start position. Okay, ready? So through, ich, ni, san, shi. And change. Ready, turn the body first. Ich, ni, san, shi. And forward. Ready. Ich, ni, san, shi. And again, one more time. Twist the body. Ich, ni, san, shi. And jame. So on this, again, simply use the engine to drive where you want to go. Try and strike up with this a little bit, yeah? As you come in, boom, give it some energy. Don't just bring your hand in and go plop, plop. Give it some energy. So when we come around from here, we turn, ish, boom, down the knee. San and shi. Bring it to life. Yes? Got me carried away there, sorry. Okay, so time is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Long cord dangling, but obviously from your trousers, you're not falling off yet. It's my ripcord in a good spot. Okay? Thank you very much for my trousers. Let me just do it up. Excuse me. Okay. I'm not sure it's going to make a lot of difference, but hey ho. Right, okay. So let's see if we can make some sense of all of that stuff, shall we? Right, so come back to the first one we done. Left foot to diagonal, so north, east, into stoki, yes? So sweep across and ich, ni, san, shi, go, roku. Now this, look, right foot forward, right hand punching is the starting point for the third section we did. So turn behind you, ich, ni, san, shi. Right foot stoki is the starting point for the second combination. Back foot in, prepare for uchiyoki, ich, ni. Come in, san, shi. Go, rook, ich. That fits quite nicely together, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it really flows. All the start points work nicely together. Okay, so I might be onto something here. Okay, left foot forward again, shoki, make your angle. So come to the center. Ready, ich, ni, san, boom, shi. Give it some energy. And move back, ich, ni, san. Now twist the body. Ich, ni, san, shi. Final section. In, ich, ni, san, in, ich, ni, san. Ich, ni, san. Yeah. Starting to feel like something now. So we've isolated, or we've identified start and finish points to sections of Kion. So when we get to one point, the end point of one section is the trigger for the key, the trigger for the start of the next section. And then we can kind of build these landmarks up and work from section to section, creating a flow. Okay, so here we go. I move back a little bit this time. Okay, so last time, ready? So switch to the center. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san. Twist. Ich, ni, san, shi. Let's finish it. In. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san. And so I think that those three sections fit very nicely together. One or two of you might recognize it because they do fit nicely together. They're supposed to fit nicely together because the three sections you've just done is right in the middle of Kankudai. So we already did half of Kankudai last week and the week before. We've got half of it. You now have three more sections of Kankudai. Unfortunately, we now have, if you want to finish Kankudai, probably the most difficult section to learn. So we'll continue with this one this week and then maybe come back to it in a week or so's time, because next week we're going to do Heian katas. So unless anybody else has got any requests, I don't have any requests from anybody about doing anything. So someone did say just put your feet up for a sensei and take 2 weeks off and do nothing but drink beer and eat ice cream, but I didn't think that was don't think really, I'm making it up. Okay, so if anyone's got anything they want to do next week, if there's a particular kata you want to work on, please tell me and I'll work on it for you. I'll do it for you. Okay. Likewise, if any of you have individual needs, I keep saying it, if you want me to look at something that you're doing yourself and give you some feedback, I'm quite happy to do that. And we can go backwards and forwards with the message. I can watch your video and give you some pointers, or we can speak on FaceTime or whatever. And so if anybody's got any one-to-one stuff they want to work on, please just contact me, guys, and I'll help you on that as much as I can. Okay, so That's it for today. What is the time? Cool, look at that. My timekeeping is impeccable. So, hey, Dan. Dan's joined us. Nice to see you. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're finished with Kikuchi Shodan. Some of you should have all received an email this afternoon. In the email is a description of Kikuchi Shodan. And I've also put in there the meaning and the philosophy behind the name, where Kikuchi came from. And as I said before, we have Susan Senpai to thank for that. She did some very good research on the name Kikuchi, and it makes a lot of sense and relevance to what we want it to represent and where we are. So that's why that's why we call it Kikuchi. And there's a link on there to the video on a YouTube channel, so you can now watch it on there and practice. I had yesterday two more people with videos doing Kikuchi Shodan. So I have 3 people now that have sent it in. So guys, send me your videos. I want to see you doing this. Okay. So, Musubidachi, Amba, Us, Anyoi, Kata, Kikuchi Shodan. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ru, chish, haj, eight. Yan sandan now. Ich, ni, san, chi, ich, ni, san, chi, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ich, ni, san, chi, and yummy. Os. Okay. Okay. Should we do that one more time? Yeah, come on. Come on, one more time. Okay. Yoi. Kikuchi Shodan. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, chish, haj, eight. Ich, ni, san, chi, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, ich, ni, san, ich, ni, san, chi. Enjoy. Us. There's a reason I want to do it twice, for my own benefit, because when I watched it back the other day, there's a section on there where I wasn't engaging my hip correctly on one of the stances, and I noticed it. So, like I said before, video training is perfect for self-correction and analysis. So if you want some good analysis from me, video yourself doing your katas, techniques, send them to me, and I'll give you some analysis, guys, okay? And some pointers. Right, so that's our lesson for today. Kikuchi Shodan Kata has gone out to you with a link on an email. So you can click on that, and there's I think it's only about a 10 or 12 minute video, but it covers pretty much this. Does it in slow form and all stuff. So you've got that to watch now as well as these lessons. Okay, guys. Now, Musubidachi. Hands by side. And bow. Us. Okay, if anyone's got any questions, as always, I'll hang about for a couple of minutes afterwards. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask me, then please feel free to do so. If not, I will see you Hoppers floor tomorrow afternoon. And finish. Yes! Thank you for being here, guys.